There is something about the mind that gives it a tactical advantage over us at all times. It understands our fears, insecurities, and deepest lies, steering us away from discomfort and pushing us towards a more comfortable direction. This constant battle is what shapes our lives, and it's crucial to understand how our minds work to break free from its control. I have learned that during my journey, especially when I was 300 pounds and insecure, my mind kept steering me away from discomfort. It knew where I was vulnerable and sought to protect me from facing my fears and insecurities. It's a constant struggle, and the mind often convinces us to take the easy route, avoiding challenges and discomfort. The 40% rule became a significant part of my life, the point where the mind tells us to stop, that we've reached our limit. It's the moment when the mind starts feeding us negative thoughts, urging us to flee from discomfort. This is where the real battle begins. You have to gain control over your mind in that moment, telling yourself that you can push beyond that 40%, go to 45%, and further. It's a practice, a habit, where you start to control your mind instead of letting it control you. When facing challenges, it's essential to answer those tough questions and take charge of your thoughts. The mind tends to convince us that we're not good enough, that we should give up, but this is the moment you need to assert control. Happiness, for me, is the reflection on the suffering of my journey, knowing I never quit and was guided by something more powerful than myself. I live the life of a monk, not in the traditional sense, but in my daily routine and mindset. I wake up early, follow a disciplined regimen, and surround myself with a small group of trustworthy individuals. I avoid distractions, stay focused, and engage in activities that contribute to my physical and mental well-being. It's essential to create a mental space where you can face your fears and insecurities, a dark room where you confront the real you. In that dark room, you have to create a version of yourself that can overcome challenges and push through discomfort. It's about finding strength and resilience within, acknowledging your weaknesses but not letting them define you. The cookie jar is a concept I've developed, a mental repository of all the failures and challenges I've overcome. In times of hardship, I reach into this jar to remind myself of the strength I've demonstrated in the past. It's a powerful tool for motivation, helping me focus on my capabilities rather than succumbing to negativity. Self-talk and visualization are the keys to my success. I believe in myself, even when faced with adversity. During a particularly grueling 19-mile run, I convinced myself that I was indestructible, tapping into the mental reservoir of past challenges overcome. The power of positive self-talk can propel you beyond perceived limits. The dark side, as I call it, is about embracing the challenges and flaws within you. It's about turning negativity into fuel for your journey. Hell Week, a rigorous training period, was designed to expose weaknesses, but I used it as an opportunity to grow stronger mentally and physically. The darkness is where you find the power to transform your life. Remember, the true test of life is suffering. It's about facing the difficulties head-on, not shying away from discomfort. The cookie jar and the dark side are tools to help you navigate through tough times, reminding you of your strength and resilience. So, for those who feel stuck in a mediocre life, yearning for success and financial freedom, I urge you to reflect on your journey. Face the challenges, confront your fears, and use the negativity as a driving force. Ask yourself what you truly want in life and leave a comment above describing your desires. In case you are unsure where to start, begin by acknowledging your flaws, creating a mental space to face them, and then visualize the person you want to become. Take inspiration from the 40% rule. When your mind tells you to stop, push beyond that limit. Happiness lies in overcoming obstacles and becoming the best version of yourself. I am not saying it's easy, It's a continuous practice and a habit you must cultivate. But remember, you have the power to control your mind, to rewrite the narrative, and to transform your life. Don't be afraid to go to the dark side, for it's in the darkness that you find the strength to shine the brightest.
Before you go, help us by smashing that YouTube like button. And subscribe to this channel, so you won't miss any of our videos. This shows YouTube algorithm that you value our information. And it helps us spread the message. Sharing is caring.